VR project?
So before I show you the actual project, I just want to give you a quick glance at the code. And my project is named Cassie's Ocean Conservancy Maze. And I was inspired to do this project because obviously we live here in Miami, and so we're super close to the ocean. And lately I saw a documentary on Ocean Conservancy, and it really inspired me. So I wanted to do something that could help and target young members in our community. So right as you enter the world, there's some rules to the maze. Obviously, when I show you the maze, I'm going to do a walkthrough so you can see all the work that I did. But something to keep in mind is this is a beta version, so it's very simple, but this can be expanded on in the future. And also, it all has a theme. Part of it was I wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing, so I did everything is ocean related, which even goes to the sand on the floor and the ocean in the world.
Wow.
Since this is intended for younger audiences, something that I wanted to do was apply subliminal techniques so that they could remember certain things like the logo here, because young kids especially respond to visual visual aspects. So that's why I put the logo here. And this is an actual Ocean Conservancy organization. So I'll just walk you through the maze now. And I'll talk about, while I walk through, I'll talk about like the different aspects how you'll see, and also some of the challenges that I had. A big feature of this is once you make it to the end of each level, you get a little ocean fact. So that way the user can actually learn something. And at the end, you'll see there's a little surprise where they learn the Ocean Conservancy tip, like the whole point of the maze. But basically, a big part of it is actually teaching them about the ocean and why it's important. So now we go into the second level. And the most difficult part of this project for me was I don't have experience making VR worlds. So it was actually trying to figure out how to apply what we did in the Code HS lessons and using it on this project. I think it came out pretty successful, but it was very difficult at first because I had to do a lot of math for each of the walls, and I did not expect it to be that difficult because you have to get each X, Y, and Z coordinate. But once I got the hang of it, it became a little bit easier. And then, yeah, so the user's making it to the end of the second level here. So around this corner. And you'll see once again, there's another ocean fact, just intended to teach them something else. Now we're on the last level. But yeah, I'm hoping that with this project, I can teach young users, because like I said, this is intended for a young audience. I can just teach them about Ocean Conservancy. And the good thing about this is, as I said at the beginning, this is very simple, but this can be expanded on. I can make new levels. I can add more dead ends so the maze is more complex. And then you'll see here, this is the last little fact. And then this is the bubble room. This is the finish room. I did want to modify it to make it to add a little game or something in as a little celebration, but this is their Ocean Conservancy tip. And then once they made it here, it's the end of the game. So, thank you. Do you guys have any questions?
Cassie,